Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them hits theaters this weekend, and if you're like me, finding as many Easter eggs and clues about what's ahead is half the fun. From NIFLERS and the MACUSA, the Wizarding World has expanded exponentially, so let's dive into all the hints and references that Beast is serving up. Warning, full spoilers for the movie follow, so if you haven't seen it, check out now and come back when you have and let us know what you caught. Quidditch. Early in the film, there's a quick, humorous reference to the beloved sport. As Newt Scamander first arrives in New York City, he passes by the fanatical Mary Lou Barebone as she holds a rally for her anti-magical group, the New Salem Philanthropic Society, or New Salemers. Barebone takes notice to the curious Newt in the crowd and asks Scamander if he is a seeker. Newt mistakes her comment as a reference to Quidditch positions and responds that he's always considered himself more of a chaser. Newt's HUFFLEPUFF scarf. In the film, Newt can be seen sporting a canary yellow and black scarf throughout. This is of course a reference to Scamander's brief time as a Hufflepuff at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I say brief because, as many fans know, Scamander was unfortunately expelled from the school after endangering students with a beast. More on that later. ILVERMORNY. Speaking of magical schools, in the film there's a brief reference to the ILVERMORNY School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Think of it as an American Hogwarts. As our group of heroes explore the wonders of Newt's Mad-Eye Moody-like suitcase, Newt and the character Queenie Goldstein have a brief exchange about whether Ilvermorny or Hogwarts is the better school. Go Thunderbirds! Or Ravenclaw. I got sorted into Ravenclaw for some reason. Queenie is a Legilimen. When we first meet Tina Goldstein's sister Queenie, it is revealed that she is a Legilimen. This of course refers to the ability to essentially read minds in the Potterverse. Legilimency and its opposite Occlumency are featured heavily in the latter part of the Harry Potter series. Snape attempts to teach Harry Occlumency with mixed results in order to protect himself from being exposed to Voldemort's use of Legilimency in the Order of the Phoenix. Patrificus Totalis. Now this is a film that is set in the Harry Potter universe, so we're expecting some of the same spells and magic we've seen before. One particular moment that stands out as a callback to previous Potter films is when Newt utilizes the tongue twister Patrificus Totalis. Newly acquainted Newt and Jacob Kowalski frantically try to catch a NIFLER as it raids a bank vault. When a security guard notices, Newt uses the full body bind curse to immobilize him. The moment is humorously reminiscent as to when Hermione uses the same curse on Neville in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. HEDWIG'S theme. During one of the more playful moments of the film, there's a brief nod to the original score. While Newt and Jacob try to capture an erumpent at the Central Park Zoo, if you listen closely, you can hear a brief piece of HEDWIG'S theme. It's a charming moment in the film, reminding viewers that they have indeed returned to the wizarding world of fun and mischief. Paper rats. While navigating through the busy corridors and rooms of the Magical Congress of the United States of America, or MACUSA, various similarities can be seen between the Ministry of Magic and its American counterpart. There's magical entrances hidden to muggles, or no-mages as they refer to them in the US, the black box theater-style courtrooms, and my favorite, paper rat messengers. This is a reference to the paper airplane messages that were seen flying around the Ministry of Magic. Harry first sees these when he gets served and must go to trial at the Ministry of Magic in the Order of the Phoenix. And since it is New York City, they are of course paper rats. Ukrainian iron-belly dragon. Newt is asked one point what he did during the war, referring to World War I. He responds that he was on the Eastern Front working with Ukrainian iron-belly dragons. Fans familiar with the series know that this is the same breed of dragon that Harry, Ron, and Hermione encounter while breaking into Bellatrix Lestrange's bank vault at Gringotts in the Deathly Hallows. Lestrange. Speaking of Lestrange, one of the film's more poignant references is Newt's picture of a woman with the last name Lestrange. In a scene where Queenie uses her Legilimency to read Newt's mind, she notes the history and heartbreak Newt feels towards the woman in the picture, while also noting the dark tendencies of the Lestrange family. As viewers, we know Newt probably dodged a bullet, or more likely an unforgivable curse, as the woman is probably a relative of the dark witch Bellatrix Lestrange. Dumbledore. As mentioned before, Newt was expelled from Hogwarts as a young man. During the film, Director of Magical Security Percival Graves is interrogating Newt about his past. He mentions his Hogwarts expulsion and how a certain teacher came to his defense. That's right, Albus Dumbledore. The then Transfiguration teacher argued to keep Scamander in school. Graves then infers that Newt could be trying to cause trouble in the city for the greater good. The Deathly Hallows. At one point in the film, Percival Graves confronts the troubled team Credence Barebone concerning information about a magical force Graves is trying to track down. He gives Credence a necklace with the symbol of the Deathly Hallows in order to contact him with information. This is one of the bigger Easter eggs and clues from the film. The Deathly Hallows, of course, being the three magical items, the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. The individual who possesses all three is said to become the Master of Death. Fun detail, fans will notice that the necklace is strikingly similar to the one worn by Xenophilius Lovegood in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Whether or not it's the same one is yet to be seen. Gellert Grindelwald. And speaking of the Deathly Hallows and the greater good, we inevitably come to Gellert Grindelwald. The infamous dark wizard supremacist is heavily referenced in the film. From the opening scene, newspaper clippings, wanted posters, and of course the final reveal. The movie makes you feel like Grindelwald might be looming around any corner. Fans have been waiting to see this character come to life and to explore the dynamic relationship he shared with Dumbledore. It was certainly a surprise to see the character in the flesh, as Johnny Depp's brief appearance shows promise in the future for the franchise. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you caught in the comments or on Twitter at SJNews, and stay tuned for more Fantastic Beasts and all your entertainment news on Screen Junkies News.